Hey, it's Kev, the audio guy, bringing you short, informative videos, plain English, on how to create clean, creative audio. All right, today we will be working with Native Instruments NOIRE. NOIRE is a very unique piano because it's two amazing instruments in one. One instrument is an impeccably sampled six-figure grand piano, and the second is an all-new effects engine that creates a transparent cloud of sound as you play. Now, the cloud effect alone adds a whole new dimension to your music and to your sound effects when used for scoring the picture. Speaking of picture, let's just get to that demo track, or in this case, a demo video clip. Let's roll. Okay, let's look at how I did this. For this demo, I built 3 different NOIRE presets. The first preset was a fundamental piano to carry the composition, and the other 2 presets were cloud-based sounds for effects. In this video, I'll focus on the fundamental piano sound. Since these are tempo-based sounds, let's make sure our DAW tempo is set to 125 BPM. Okay, I've got NOIRE Pure loaded. If your screen looks different than mine, click on this camera icon. Like for example, you don't see the presets. Click on this camera icon right up here, and you will see a preset name right here. Next, click on this triangle and select Factory, Particles, Charmer meets Mallets. I wanted a hybrid preset for this sound. Since NOIRE is 2 instruments in one, I selected a hybrid sound for our starting point. Let's listen to each layer by clicking on the Particles icon right here. The Particles window opens and we see this slider right here. This slider controls the mix between our piano sound and our Particles cloud. Here's a blend of both sounds. Here's the Particles cloud only. And here is piano only. Let's leave that setting here and edit the piano sound. To adjust the piano layer, click right up here on this icon. We now see our piano edit screen. I want a dark classical piano sound, so I need to make 5 quick edits. First, the attack. This attack sounds a little mushy. I want the sound to be a bit more pronounced. Let's adjust that. Next, I want to change the tone of the piano strings. The color control, right here, can take you from a soft classical sound to a bright pop piano. Let's listen. Let's set this to -43. I've adjusted the tone of the strings. Now I want to adjust the tone of the wooden piano shell. Let's go right here to tonal shift control. I'll play a chord and then I'll turn it all the way up. Let's listen. Perfect. The sound is a bit dry. I want a subtle echo, so I'll turn on the delay. I'll click right here. Let's hear that. Oh yeah. Next, I want to adjust my piano processing. Let's click right up here on Effects. Our effects page opens and I see controls for EQ, Dynamics, and Imaging. I want this piano to be a little bit wider. Let's turn on our stereo image right here. And now this slider right here will take me from my current stereo setting to an ultra wide stereo sound. All right, that's a bit much. Let's split the difference here and set this to about 150. Okay, for our final edit to the piano layer, click right up here on this spatial icon, and our reverb and delay window opens. I want this delay to lock to my session tempo, so I'll click right here on this metronome icon, and I'll adjust the resolution right here to 4/16, which is a quarter note. Let's hear this. Perfect. That's a nice piano. Okay, the second half of this sound is the cloud. Let's click on the particles icon right here, and we see controls for our particles engine. Let's move our mix control slider right here to the particles icon. Let's hear this. And we have our cloud. Okay, in our particles engine window, lots of stuff here, but fear not. There are only three fundamental pieces to the particles engine: algorithm, source, and effects. The algorithm section determines the rhythmic and melodic movements of the cloud. The source section, right here, defines the sounds that make up the cloud. And the effects section, right here, defines the tone of the cloud. Each section contains its own list of presets. And to bring it all together, right up here is a list of cloud presets made from the combined settings of the algorithm, source, and effects sections. Okay, exactly what is the cloud? Let's start with the algorithm section right here. In our modes section, if I click here, we have a list of algorithms. In plain English, algorithms are presets that contain a list of rules. These rules transform the notes you play into a dancing sequence of notes. That's the cloud. That's all it is. Watch this. Let's select Extremely Bright. I'll play and hold a chord. We'll see the chord that I'm playing right down here on our contact keyboard, while the keyboard on the cloud meter right up here will display what it's turning that chord into. Here we go. Cool. I call this display the cloud meter because it's a visual display of what the cloud is doing. Okay, let's continue creating our cloud layer and start with a cloud preset. Let's select Brush Pattern. Let's make two changes. First, let's change our algorithmic preset to Close By. Next, let's change our source preset to Tonal Piano. Let's hear this. Good. Let's hear both layers now. I'll control-click on my mix control, and the slider returns to the center position. Let's hear a bit of that demo. Okay, I like the sound of both layers, but I want the cloud to swell in and out to the beat of the music. Let's automate this mix control. I'll close Noir, and I'll double-click on a blank clip. Let's click right down here on the Show Hide Envelopes box, and the Envelopes box right here opens, and I see my automation parameters right up here. I'll click on the top menu. It should be set to Contact, and it is. Next, I'll click on the bottom menu, and it should be set to Particles Mix. Okay, I will now right-click in this window and set my grid resolution to 1 bar. All right, let's shrink this window down, expand the loop out a bit, and let's select a 2-bar duration. Okay, I'll right-click again, And right down here, I see automation shapes. Let's select the fourth one in the top row. I'll click again to deselect. And now, when I hover over the top of this waveform, I see 1.00. Let's drag this down to 0.35. Okay, same procedure for the bottom breakpoint, but let's drag it up to 0.15. Good. Let's highlight our 2-bar duration again, and let's duplicate this 3 times. I'll press Command D. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Let's open Noir again. And this time, let's watch the mix control right here. Here we go. That's it. Thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe.